Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the honourable member for his speech. The Green Party has been calling for the implementation of UNDRIP for a long time. It's unfortunate that we have time allocation on this because I think that it is part of our democratic process to have a fulsome debate in the House of Commons on important bills like this. The British Columbia government implemented legislation on UNDRIP, and shortly after we saw the conflict explode in Wet'suwet'en. We've seen them ignoring the complaints of West Moberly and Prophet River First Nation with Site C. We've seen revenue sharing agreements that have silencers on them so that members can't speak out in their community. We've seen those agreements leaked, and we know that this is happening with old growth logging in British Columbia now too, and we see division in the Pacheedaht community. And it seems like the colonial project of resource extraction continues on, whether we have UNDRIP legislation in British Columbia or not. And I'd like to ask the honourable member how he sees UNDRIP unfolding in Canada, and whether we will see a more fulsome process for free, prior and informed consent on these projects, and to ensure that people in these communities are not silenced by revenue sharing agreements that are set up by the government.
The honourable member for Newmarket Aurora.
Thank you. As a democracy, we're not always going to find ourselves agreeing on everything. And I think what's important here is that we're building a framework for dialogue, a framework for discussion. And again, I'm going back to free, prior, and informed discussions. I think that will improve our relationship. It will strengthen our country, and it will strengthen the fabric of the values that we hold across this country. So I think that it's becoming a basis for better dialogue and a basis for developing collaboration.